everyone, welcome back to Live, Love, Learn with me, Arya, and another episode on our show, Bliss in Little Things. I know it's been a while that I posted an episode in this show. I happened to talk to a few of my friends in the last 2 weeks, and that helped me frame this episode. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at this episode. After a long, busy day, when you want to retire to bed, there'll be a gap between the time you reach your bed and the time you actually fall asleep. That brief period, tons of thoughts come. Those could be because of your busy day at work or a boring day at home, or because of a regular bad day, or because of personal family reasons, or could be because of social media, which is something like this. The time when you want to sleep, you'll just lie down on your bed, take your phone and keep browsing something or the other. You might see a posh picture of your friend on Instagram or on Facebook and hit a like. It feels really good to see your friend happy. If you keep scrolling it, you might come across a lot of your relatives, friends, well settled and posing happily to the cameras. You may see someone posting, "Got admission in my dream college," or "Got an offer from my dream company," or one friend might post, "Happily married," whereas others post be like, "Late night party, happy being single." Relatives might have gone to various places, which is currently not possible, but still, they post old pictures saying #throwback and so many other pics and posts. After looking at so many things happening around, when you put your phone away and try to sleep, you might at some point feel, "I think there's some void in my life. Not sure why and what it is. I can't exactly define that void. Something exciting, something cheerful is missing." A chain of thoughts might keep you awake for the complete night and for a quite number of nights too. And you feel, why am I thinking so much? What's wrong with me? Do I have to change myself? Do I have to switch to a career that my friend is currently into? Do I have to do something that my happy friend is doing so that I can be happy like him? Or in the worst case, you might sometimes even feel you're not good enough and completely useless too. Countless thoughts and at times countless tears. Witness for those would be your pillow and your blanket, whereas victim would be you. Happens. Don't worry, it's normal. Finally, you might tell yourself like this: there is something wrong with me and my life, and this is all because of that very person or something else in my life. My life itself is like this, and I can't change it. And I think I'm not feeling okay, and so I'll give up. Taking a break from your thoughts, let me tell you one thing if you don't know, dear. It's actually okay to be not okay. And by the way, don't take those posts on Instagram or Facebook too seriously and assume that a happy smile remains even after the photo shoot is over. We never know what's really happening in others' lives. We have not seen them work harder day and night to get their dream college admission or a dream company offer. We don't know the struggle they had to have a smile on their faces today. If we are not ready to take the pain or struggle that's needed to reach a success point, I think we don't have the right to expect the same fruits of that success too. Also, coming to other partying pics and all, we can't judge their happiness by their pictures or by their posts or something. They might be going through a lot. they might be still healing from the things they don't speak about. Remember, nobody knows what's happening in others' lives. Suppose, for example, the way we secretly get random thoughts like thinking someone is happy or get inspired seeing someone, the same way someone somewhere might be thinking of you to be their inspiration. The moment you hear this, you might feel like this, like, what? Is there anything in me to get inspired by others? We never know, right? You might not even like the house that you are staying, whereas there might be someone who dreamed to sleep in a home just like yours, at least for one night. You might be hating how the things are in your life, whereas there might be someone who wish to have a life like yours. You might be literally hating the course you are doing or the job that you are doing, whereas there might be someone secretly dreaming of the job that you are doing. You might be facing the worst phase of your life, whereas there might be someone thinking of you to be a happy soul. They might be thinking to always carry a smile on their face, just like how you do despite all your problems. You never know how many lives you are inspiring. You never know. So try to avoid feeling low or worried all the time for ridiculous reasons. Just look at yourself in the mirror. For now, just embrace yourself in your life. Okay, let's do one thing, okay? If you are listening to me on Spotify, open your front camera. And if you are listening to me on YouTube, you can't give me an excuse, okay? Do it after this video. Look at yourself. Just smile and tell yourself, and I love you. Did you do that? I know. I don't think you did whatever I said now. Correct? I know. Hello. When I asked you to look at yourself, what do you see in the mirror or in the camera, first of all? Dark circles? Pimples? Dark complexion? Uneven skin tone? If you feel so, remember, dear, none of us is perfect. And a wholehearted smile will make all the imperfections vanish in a jiffy. In spite of all these so-called imperfections, you are beautiful. You are special. You are important. Your smile matters. Your health matters. Your happiness matters. You are a priority. You are powerful. You living happily in this world matters. Don't expect these lines to be told by someone else to you. Why do you want someone else to approve your beauty, your speciality, your importance, and your happiness? Approve it yourself. Feel it yourself. Because it is you who's gonna be with yourself till the end. Don't let any one of those so-called approvers take a toll on you. Because none of them is gonna stay with you forever. It is you who have to be with yourself. So, love yourself as much as you can. Make time for yourself. Do things that make you happy. You need not try impressing others all the time. It is, after all, your life, dear. So, accept yourself the way you are. Love yourself the way you are. If you feel you need to grow and change a few things in your life, or if you feel that you lack something and you want to learn something, go ahead and learn. And if you have any goals, make them happen. Find what makes you happy. Find what you were made for. Work on them and never give up. Both on your goals and your life too. A long, beautiful journey of this amazing life is awaiting you with a lot of surprises. So don't miss them and don't give up. Stay and make all your dreams come true. Do whatever makes you happy. Conditions apply here, okay? I don't mean to a level that hurts someone or something. And if whatever you are dreaming of is actually not happening, don't keep worrying about it. Just take a deep breath. Look at yourself. Look around yourself. Consider whatever you might have achieved till date. Be it very small too. Embrace yourself. Take 2 days, if required, a week break from all the busy schedule and all. Keep it just like your time. Enjoy little things around you that makes you feel happy, makes you feel peaceful. Be it with your friends or family, or if you want to be alone also, that's fine, do that. Work on what's bothering you and also work on how to overcome those issues. You can talk about them with your closed ones, or for that matter, with professionals too. It's not a taboo anymore. Because mental health is as important as physical health. Do things that make you happy and that gives you peace. Like, if you like painting, just take a canvas and paint however you want. If you like dancing, just dance as if no one is watching you. Don't leave any stone unturned. Try everything that makes you happy. Again, conditions apply. Once you think you're all set, then come back, give a tough fight. Give your full focus on whatever you want. It could be clearing an exam, becoming the best employee of your team, switching to another better company, becoming a gamer or a chef for that instance, becoming an actor or an entrepreneur or anything that you like. If you can't immediately switch your passion to a career, take some time. Keep it as a hobby, work on it, and then when you feel it's time, then you can convert your passion into career. Or if it is not possible at all, then continue it as a hobby. Because if that is something that makes you happy, then tell me, why should you leave it? So try taking some time out of your life and do things that make you happy and that makes you peaceful and grow in your life. Find reasons that make you love yourself even more. Love yourself and never give up. If this episode helped you think a little bit and smile a little bit, I'll be happy. I'll be happier if you let me know through the comment section below on my YouTube channel in case it helped. This is all for today. If you want me to post episodes of this kind, give this episode a big fat thumbs up. For more podcasts, follow me on Spotify. For more videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for more updates, follow me on Instagram. All the links are provided in the description box below. Catch me on my next episode. Until then, live every day happily, creating more beautiful memories each day. Love yourself. Learn new things that molds you in a better way. Stay home and stay safe. This is Arya signing off.